Hello. Alright, here we go again. We're on the hunt for win number 3. Let's see what we're against. We're against Undead. So, it's a different team at least. Yeah. Okay, nothing. I'm not seeing anything too crazy here. But it's sensible, so they probably got a good record. Huh. Reasonable at least. How much are we giving away? Ugh, so much. Let me get set up here. Be quiet, phone. Wizard and a bribe, okay. Alright. So, I don't... Would you call Undead Bash? I guess one could call them Bash. Oh, that's more blurry. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I would generally think of them as sort of bashy. But yeah, I suppose they're a bit of a hybrid, so this isn't as bash as playing Chaos Dwarfs or Chaos or Orcs. Let's see how it goes. We're on defense. Let's put you up. How many loners do we have? Just the one right now. Lovely. Oh, that's right. We've got... I did accidentally keep Montague. Oh well. What can one do? I mean, in fairness, it could come in handy. And I always kind of forget a little bit that does their ghoul have... one of their ghouls does have blodge, so that's most unfortunate. I do often forget that, you know, we do have so much built-in skills for getting the ball. It's kind of easy to forget when you're, you know, forgetting things. What was I going to check? Oh yeah, this is just being a bit weird. Let's try that again. Okay, I think we're good. So yeah, I mean, our whole team is built to kind of extricate the ball, so we got to try and remember that even when things aren't going exactly to plan, it's not the end of the world. He does have the 2 guards, which is going to be a pain. And we don't really have anybody on the team that we'd want to stick to him. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we can potentially do something with this. It could also be a disaster. Let's see, so you can get next to it. You're the only one that could get to it. Okay, this is a bit more aggressive than I might normally be, I'll admit. Okay, now for the exciting bit. Uh, okay, that was exciting. Just trying to get him one more. Oh well. We can't argue with that as a start, can we? Did I do a blitz? I never did a blitz. Probably could have made things a lot easier if I had just, like, blitzed this guy or something. Yeah, that's what I should have done. I didn't know exactly what my plan was, though. Okay, ball is out. That is good. Could this guy have... Does he get the thing from kickoffs? Yeah, see, I wonder if we should have just did this guy next to it. Rather than come down in the square with Florian. But you know what? It meant that they had to use their blitz there, so that's fine. We can't complain. We did catch it. So him going here actually did help because it blocked this guy off a little bit from getting closer, so we'll take that. Now what's their plan going to be here? We tried to position these guys here to try and stop this guy from going back. It's going to be awkward for them to... Oh, Cornelius doing what he does best. They're going to have to dodge this guy or one dice with this guy to free up this guy. That was ultimately my plan. That's unfortunate because now this guy can also get a hit. Oh, he pushed... Why would you push him that way? So I think if he does dodge tackle with this... Oh, he can't. He's already... That's right. Okay. Never mind. I'll wake up in a minute, maybe. Ooh. Okay, he did do the one dice. Wow. Okay. Oh. You know what, Montague? You're done. That's incredible. That's 3 movement injuries. It's almost comical if it wasn't so depressing. Yeah, there was some dodgy one dices there that could have gone horribly wrong. But you know, we took some chances as well on our turn, so on our not turn. So is he coming for this, or is he just gonna kind of settle? Wow, okay, he got it. If only this guy was up, we could have the dive and tackle on him. Whew. Okay, he has been extremely successful with his one dice. Okay, more successful than I even imagined. Well, talk about being punished for really getting a good position on the ball there. So how do we want to push this? Let's just pop a marker in here. I think what we want to do is push it into this gap. Where do we want to be? We want to have this guy marked as well, so I think we want to be here. Got a 1 dice here that's not very good. Okay, let's see. Does that mean we're blitzing with this guy? No, we got to blitz with this guy. Oh, that's not quite where we want to be there. Well, we need the better chance of getting the ball free, right? Oh, well, we got the hit anyway. So let's see where this bobbles. Why does it always do this to us? Okay. I mean, what am I supposed to do with that? I guess this. Boy, I'm really struggling here. We got ourselves in such a good position. And it's not working out right now. I just got this guy up because I wanted to tie up the tackle again. Obviously, I spent too long thinking that through for something which ultimately I didn't do a very good job on. But you know, what you gonna do? Maybe do a better job, I suppose. You could argue. Alright, so that's a 2 dice. We kind of have to bobble onto the ball just to try and stay in contact with it. Yeah, I actually would have preferred it to bobble over into here. We have had that. This team has the worst bobble ability ever. I'm assuming he won't hit this guy anymore. Hit this guy probably. Okay, then what's this guy gonna do now? 1, 2, 3, I imagine. I mean, now he can hit this guy, but I think it's too risky. Like, he's got a good surround here. I think he just wait till next turn and do something else with him. No, he did hit him. Well, that's actually worked out for him in a weird way. Believe it or not, that could have gone worse. Yeah, let's come in here. Okay, now if we hit this guy, we can hit him into here, hit this guy into here, and hit this guy onto the ball and see what happens. It's a bit convoluted, but I think it might be our best shot as of right now. Oh, what? How do I do these things? Why am I not paying attention properly? I put him exactly the place where I need to hit. Okay. So, that being the case, I don't even know what to say. Now we have to roll more dice. That's some just like really top level bad play there. So we do this instead. We go in there and we see how we bobble. Okay, that is one of our better bobbles. Not what we wanted. We'll push him away from this guy. I guess we can stay. You know what? It does open up this guy's path though, which I do like. Here. That is fine. Phew. Is this the most movement busted team you've ever seen or what? We got 3 on one guy and then also Severin also has a movement injury. Right, is he wondering about using the wizard? He can just hit this guy and then get a 2 dice, so I would expect that. Does that give him a 3 dice? It does. That gives him a 3 dice here, which is a good choice. Finnegan is KO'd. Boy, you wouldn't believe it's only turn 3, would you? So if he's using the wizard, he's using it at the end of his turn now. I imagine he's going to come around and push us back or something. Not as crucial in this. Okay, so that's 3, 4. He'd need another assist to get a 3 dice here. I guess he's just putting in a safety. He may come round. I think if you're going to come round, you may as well go all the way around and push in here. Boy, he got us over. Okay. Armor break incoming. Nope. Ball releases. Is going to dodge. And grab it. I mean, he could fail to dodge. Nope. It was a pickup though. He has to, yeah, has to reroll that. Success. So we've got to try and get this out again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27. Where can you get to? You can't really get to anywhere, can you? Oh, because of your movement, that's right. Okay, so we don't have a lot of guys left on the field. So we've got to get you in here. And then we've got to give this a shot. Oh, we got the pow. So I can go this way now instead. I was going to go this way if we didn't. Don't you bobble this somewhere bad. Oh, you didn't. Okay. That's still a 1 dice, right? Yeah. Ah, you gotta score when you can score. With a wizard, I can't even really consider trying to stall that. Especially as many guys as we don't. If we had an actual full team, then maybe. Okay, so our blocker is out. Our team is looking a little bit small, but we did score on his possession, so you know. And I guess ultimately the blitz was helpful. I mean, in the end, we kind of ended up just scrambling the ball anyway, but we were able to kind of scramble it far enough back that that we were able to go pick it up and run in there, which I think was a big deal. Well, he's down to 1 reroll, and we've got 4. Did we not use a single reroll there? It really felt like we did. So that went well for us. The only downside was the losing the 2 guys and the other half guy as well. Outside of that, we can't really complain. Ooh. Oh, imagine if he re-rolled that into another bad one. We'd basically be away again, because there's nothing happening over here. There's 1 guy to get rid of and we're home free. So this is usually where they panic and they start moving people over to protect, because they suddenly realise that it could have all gone wrong. That does not seem to be the case. Okay, that's more like it. Probably gonna see the blitz first. Oh, is he picking up with this guy? I think that's risky. I think that's a decision to try and get SVP on this guy, and I think that that's a risky decision because he's so much easier to knock over. Oh, he got the... That's unfortunate. And then the downside is he still has a billion turns to score here. The good side is he should only be going in 1-0 up. Very nice. Oh, nice work, Cornelius. Oh, I got all excited and thought he might do an injury there, but wasn't to be. 4, 5, 6. So we're just kind of prepping here. Yeah, so I made it so it was a GFI. In case you're wondering why I positioned him so far back. This guy can hit him, but if he wants to hit him with tackle, he's got a GFI. That was my thought process. Which is what he was just checking, I believe. He may still go with this guy, but honestly... When you've got no rerolls... It's a risky proposition. Now I think we do have license to attack here again, because obviously his mummies are out of position, so he's got no guard. We do have a guard. We don't have a block who is of a good strength. That's the downside for us. Okay, so he's going to go for the GFI hit just to kind of make sure. Oh! Okay, I did not expect that. And he's pushing him back into this direction? I'm so confused. So I think what we're looking at here is guard in here. Blitz drop in here. Unless he puts this guy... Okay. Okay, so if we put our guard in here... We could jump out the back and blitz around the back. I think that's what we're going to do, because we could put our guard over here. But that runs us into dangers in and of itself. Oh no. Well, I mean, you're gonna roll some ones, right? Oh, that's nice though. Oh, he's moved. Okay. So let's see, what can we do here? Just trying to protect as hard as we can, really. Yeah, that's all we can do. We need to kind of keep everybody where they're at. So obviously a surf is on for Sutherland here. They can definitely make that happen, but if they concentrate on that, they're obviously not concentrating on the ball because it's going to take a bunch of guys to do. Well, he's done step one. Didn't follow though. He needed to follow in order to get the assist. Maybe he's. I guess he's just going to clear people and. I don't know. What is the plan here? Oh, that's sad. That's why we left this guy here as well, because we still need a barrier, right, to stop this guy getting through, and that kind of does it. It's also a barrier for these guys. Okay, down goes Florian. If they follow... It's still awkward though. Isn't it? How are they getting to him? Round the back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. They can do a... Oh, looks like they might be trying to get Sutherland off the field. Okay, what's that guy for? Okay, of course. Okay, they're not trying to get Sutherland off the field. They're trying to clear it so they can come through here. So this is all going to be about the bounce here. Oh, never mind. So I've got to try and map this out a little bit here. Not what we wanted. I'll explain what I'm aiming for here in a moment. Okay. So obviously there's a fair chance for Wizard here, but we're trying to get a couple of lines of potential defense in the way if the ball comes loose. So I'm trying not to get like a compact grouping for starters. So I'm trying to get, you know, he could hit these 3, he could hit these 2. So I'm trying to avoid fireballs. If he lightning bolts, obviously we have like a strong surround. Now he can come back and defend this, obviously, but he is quite out of position and our guys run really fast. So my hope is that we can like push up and around, but we'll kind of see how he does this. A lot of these guys and this mummy, to some degree this mummy, are kind of out of position as well. We could have done with him not getting knocked over there, because that does free up these guys to kind of come in. I expect this ghoul to kind of come up and around again. But I expect this guy to, like, for instance, come around here. But we're trying to give ourselves a chance to get a second score here. That's all we can really sort of try for. It's going to be tricky because, I mean, but if we pull the wizard, then we've pulled the wizard, right? So even if we don't get the second score, but make him do a wizard on the last turn, that is something. And if we can get all 3 catches into that corner, obviously the wizard gets less and less reliable. I assume this is the blitz, and then he'll hit this guy. Down goes Sutherland. That's one guy that we could have done with not being off the field. Ooh, that's not good. You know what? I will take the not dead. Okay, that's nice as well, because that means we can move him over here. He probably just stays where he is. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, he's now in range. Okay. Stand up. Try and decide whether to go here or here. It may not matter. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's see if we see a fireball or a lightning bolt or what we see. Oh, interesting. can't tell if he's forgotten he's got the wizard or if he just... I just don't know. I mean, obviously he can get to us. It's kind of awkward though. He either needs to dodge through to get around or he needs to GFI. These guys need to GFI to kind of get in my way. What's the plan here? I think honestly in this situation I'd have even, if it was me, have been tempted for the fireball even though it's less reliable because, you know, if you can take out any of these catches, obviously that's a huge deal for the... Oh, is he dodging with this guy? Interesting. Now you can't touch him though, so are you going to lightning bolt at the end of the turn? Are you just not going to lightning bolt at all? So the other thing to note is that that Apo to put him into a miss next game is actually like a happy result of the Apo, honestly. Being such a key player. Now if he was a less key player but just one that we were trying to keep him for numbers, obviously we're not going to be happy about that, but... Okay, so it looks like he might be going for attrition. Which, you know, we got 3 players out. 4 if you include our KO. 5 if you include our KOs. I don't have a good way to do a block here. I mean, that's a good way to end the half, though. So we're 2-0 up, and we technically have the ball, although it's going to be very hard to hold on to. Oh, what is it with our KO staying out? Okay, so we don't really have a team. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? We got 6. 6 players, not all of which would be the ones you choose to have on the field. 3 of them for sure. But would you choose a loner, a regular lineman, and your bear to be the ones on the field? I don't know if you would. So the question is, how do we approach this? Do we... I mean, it probably depends partially on how he sets up here. If he really stays middled and keeps all his guys on the front line, maybe we go for a fast sideline one. Or at least consider it. If he spreads a little harder... Okay, he's not gone crazy on the line and he has a lot of speed at the back, so... Okay, yeah, he hasn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to play defensively. I guess you could come in here, right? And then we could have you. Who's our most reliable hitter? You. And then you. You can go here. You can go here. And you can attempt to grab the ball. I guess you need to go here, really. Okay. Yep, this is how many guys we have. Do I still want to leave these guys in contact? Not this one. I may regret leaving this one in contact, honestly. Part of me wants to pull the bear back and give him the ball, but I've got to remember to be a little bit sensible here. Okay, a touchback. That is good. Okay, so nobody can reach us this turn, so what we're going to do is pull you back, pull you back, pull you back, and pray that this splits doesn't go poorly. Ah. Yeah, that went poorly. So the question, of course, is when does he commit hard to our back line? And does he bring his tackle down and hence potentially leave this guy as a runaway option? Because I think what our plan is going to be, I mean, he technically could GFI twice into him or come through with this guy. But I think what our plan is going to be is to try and draw them into, like, say, down to this corner. And then release the ball to Bartholomew and have him run for it. Maybe even punting it into the corner, but I suspect he's going to keep back at least a sweeper. But we'll see kind of how he does this. Okay, I do like that quite a lot. I imagine he's going to get blitzed by this guy now for a 3 dice tackle. So it's not excellent, but it does mean one less block on us, right? I mean, in a way. Oh, is he setting up for a foul on this guy? Oh, he's setting up for a foul. Did he forget to even blitz? Or is this guy going to blitz? No, this guy's not going to blitz. This guy's going to blitz? Okay, I really don't know what's happening here. It looks like he forgot to blitz and he's going for the foul instead. Cornelius doing his job that he always does of just existing and everybody hating him. I don't know what it is about him, but boy do people hate him. Okay, so we've got to get out of reach again. Who is your most advanced player? It's this guy. So we need to drop all the way back down to here. Oh, you're a skeleton. Nice. Let's drop this guy on this side just as another option in case they heavily impede this guy. Come on, Cornelius. Not your best move ever. They really should have given the bear leap as well, I think it's fair to say. So yeah, we're kind of prolonging the inevitable here, right? But we're trying to make it so that we're trying to hope that we can at least force him to use the wizard and score so that so that, you know, when we get the ball back again, we can hopefully just hold on to it again. Or at least if we make a breakaway, he can't just, like, zap us. Oh, no. Oh, would you believe it? What a tragic end to Cornelius's career. This is being a rough time being a Kislev fan in this current environment. Alright, so this time we've obviously given him free rein to mark up our players. But we have dilly-dallied 3 turns away at least, and he hasn't used the wizard yet, interestingly. Okay, I think this is the turn. Oof. Okay, that makes everything else a lot more scary. Okay, that is nice though. Okay. So, here's the question. What's the plan? He can, obviously we couldn't prevent him getting to him, but it's GFIs for everybody except this guy. And we do have Blodge. And we stood up their tackler. Oh, he didn't use a wizard. I begin to think he's forgotten about it. So if he uses a mummy, he's got a 3 dice, but it is 2 GFIs. Okay, he's just getting the mummy in position. I wonder if he is just gonna take the dodge with this guy. The reason we took the GFI to get to the sideline is because it's a GFI for him as well as a dodge. Okay, he's coming in with him. 3, 4, so it's just a 2 dice. Okay, that's not what we needed. Okay, that's a good scatter. He can obviously get to it. Oh, that's our movement busted guy anyway, he wasn't going to be much help. Okay, that's good he followed up, because that means we can jump to here and then go. We will pop you in here. Now for the interesting bit. Nice. Oh no, not again. Dive and catch, why'd you betray us like this? Whew. Okay. This is fine. It's not fine. So dive and catch was kind of nice there, but at the same time we'd have preferred it just to bounce like, I don't know, here or something, and then the idea was we leap onto it, grab it, run up here and throw it. The lack of wizard usage is just so unnerving. Oh, that's also unfortunate again. I mean, they're going to roll powers. We rolled a power on their... Oh dear. On their ghoul. Things get ever more grim. For a 2-0 up game, this is... I mean, in fairness, this is what our box looks like every game, isn't it? So... Okay, that's nice. That's one less block he's got. Okay, he used the reroll on it. He kind of had to there, because otherwise, obviously, nobody's blocking him. Oh, we are not going to have many players for next game. Not many good ones, anyway. Our bear is out. Our agility blitzer is out. Our guard catcher is out. We're going to be pretty much back to a level 1 team. But if we could just eke a win from this game, it's almost all worth it. Oh, hello. Take that, Argyle the Punisher. Downside is this is kind of awkward to get to. Well, we've got to go here, 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 and then lob it, I guess. Boy, if I could just be one square closer, I could take out the middleman really well here. But I can't, so let's not... let's not worry about that. I think we'll reroll. We got 3 rerolls, 2 turns. I mean 3 turns. Oh, I guess why are we putting it over there when we can put it over here? Oh, well, it didn't matter what I did there. The only pass I could have done that was safe there was right here. I mean, had we have made that forward pass, that's pretty much going to be the game, because he's not going to be able to get all the way back down and then score again, right? This team continues to take death pretty hard though. I guess we technically managed to save the 1 death we've had, and a lot of our players will be coming back. It's just some of them won't be. That was a bit risky passing it there when it could theoretically bubble out, right? I mean, I guess that's worked out, but I think I'd rather have it here so you have a chance of, if you fail to pick it up, it just bubbles close by. Rather than if he fails this, it could bubble all the way over here or something. He didn't. So he'll be going in on turn 15. Well, that's one way to knock a guy out. Boy, our armor is really made of the soft, silky fabric it looks like it is, isn't it? They've got 2 Mighty Blow. I know some of our injuries have come from that, but I think a surprising amount of them have come from not that. Didn't even bother using the bribe. Oh, he did use the bribe, it just didn't work. Didn't matter though. Yeah, we'll just settle for that. Ideally, we'd like to have 3 guys on the line. Maybe another guy come back, so let's not get anybody else up to get hit again. I like that he's given up on the result here. That's really good for us. Perfect. He forgot he had a I'm now convinced he forgot he had a wizard. I was aware of it pretty much the whole game. You know what, guys? We may have lost half our team, but it was all worth it for that sweet, sweet victory. Oh, some good money. We can do some replacing. Taras, maybe you had a good game, I couldn't tell you. Oh, Florian leveled up and he's not injured. Things are already turning around for us. I'm a bit sad about Cornelius, though. I don't know what to do. The fact he has 0 SPP kind of suggests that you don't keep him. But movement is not the worst one to lose. We'd have rather lost agility. I don't know if you can if you have agility 1, actually. Maybe. Can you go down to agility 0? But either way. Movement 5 is fine. It's just one of the nice things about the Croxagore / Bear is that they do have that little boost of extra movement that can surprise people. So the fact he won't have that, and the fact that he's never even bothered to try and get any SPP, kind of makes me want to replace him. But obviously our team is so broken beyond that it's not going to be immediate anyway. Maybe he'll pick up some SPP in the meantime. If he could just get guard, I wouldn't be nearly as worried about this. The lack of movement. But yeah, good game. I think our leaps were great. Yeah, they were. GFIs were normal. Catch is good. We're good at catching, obviously, anyway. I'm gonna say armor bad. Waking up after KO, bad. Dodge is good though. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It felt like we were doing well on our handling and whatnot. Bonehead, excellent for the 6 he did. Yeah, most of this looks pretty good too, honestly. His armor obviously a lot better, no surprise there. Well, I mean, he is on value 8, but we didn't block that much, so, you know. He did fail the bribe. And he, of course, came back after KO. So, you know, I think overall we did okay on the dice there. It's just, you know, we paid for it with our injuries, right? And I think, honestly, I would say they probably, with the team they had, I personally, I mean, it's tricky against Kislev because obviously Kislev is slippery, but I feel like they maybe could have ground out a better result there, especially if they had used the wizard. Alright. We've got a double. I don't think doubles are good on blitzers. Yeah, this we want on catchers or linemen or anybody but a blitzer. Because we already have access to everything we want, right? Do we get another blocker? I think so, because our agility guy is going to be our wrestler. And we need block first. I know it's annoying to be spending so much time just getting block on our guys, but we need it, because we only have 2. Shall I sort out our team a little bit here? So bear, catcher. Yeah, it's got a little bit out of hand here. So you can switch with you. Does that sort it out? Catcher, blitzer, blitzer, blitzer. Oh, that sorts it out. You know what? We are firing movement 3 Montague. Why does it still say 4? Can you only get injured twice on the same thing? You know what? We'll keep him one more game because he's not playing next time anyway, so he's not contributing to our 910 team value. What are we going to have next game? We're going to have 2 catches. We're going to have 2 blitzers. We're going to have some linemen. You know what? It's not going to be a bad team, but the thing is our team value is going to be a lot higher than this because we are going to need 1, 2... Hang on. Let's move you back here. So we've got 10 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys at 60k coming in. So we're looking at another, we're going to be like 100 and, we're going to be like 12 to 13 team value, so it's actually not nearly as small as it looks. We're going to be 12 to 13 team value with a not very good team. Oh, and you know what? We're going to add in another player as well. Do we add our 4th blitzer? I do feel like we've been doing better since we've replaced our blitzers. Or since we've grown our blitzers. I don't know if you feel that as well, but I do feel that. I mean, obviously we've still been drawing and losing, but I felt more in the game with that extra strength. And I think just having all of that jump up and diving tackle all over the place and extra movement is quite tasty. So I think we're going to bring in a 4th blitzer. 3 catches is doing us well, as is, especially with the blitzer with agility alongside them. I think we need the utility from the blitzers for just doing normal tasks, like we need some tacklers, we need some strip ballers, we need some guard, there's a lot of skills we need that blitzers provide more than catches. So I will bring him in, and we'll technically have 11 players on the roster. And next game is going to be absolutely ridiculous because we're going to have a kind of expensive team with no skills on it. That's a bit harsh. We do have 2 block blitzers, but you know what I mean. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Congratulations for witnessing our 3rd win, which I think is our first win in 9 games, give or take 8 or 9 games. It's been a long, hard run, but finally we've brought the fun back, and we did it whilst getting absolutely pulverized, which is always good. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.